defense.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Fielded in the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25.
So the Broncos come back out as we give you a look at the playoff race in the AFC. And it's right about this time of the year that you start to say this is when the cream rises to the top. Week 15, 3 weeks left to go, but still plenty to be determined.
It certainly is, because we all know everyone is aiming for that #1 seed. But failing that, because only 2 teams in the...
He's by himself, Keenan Allen, the 30, 10, and all the way home for a Broncos score. Keenan Allen with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. That's a great response. You give up the first score of the game, but you go right down yourselves and get the equalizer.
I just had a flashback there. I remember playing in a game like that in college where one of my teammates had said in the media that week, the opposite team would be lucky to cross our goal line. They crossed it in the first minute of the game. On our first offensive play, we scored to answer back. Something similar to what we just saw there.
Very similar to what we just saw.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. He was north of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A gain of 8. First down Raiders. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
On 2nd down now, it's Jacobs. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
Carrier. He was brought down at the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and...
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first.
That's good for a Las Vegas.
You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly, it's a big man's game. And it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. 15 yards on the play, first down.
1st and 10.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Tackle there by Alex Anzalone.
Jacobs, the ball carrier.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Other plans, they were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
Complete.
I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
On first down, Tagovailoa. They'll find Everett there. complete. Not much there, only a yard.
Complete to Gerald Everett.
A little tough on the secondary there, in zone defensively. Quarterback had time to survey and find a spot.
And if you want to change things up and put a little more pressure.
And the Raiders have got him. Miles Jack able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
He's already topped his receiving output from a week ago, and we're just in the first quarter, as that's a first down. Setting to throw on first down is Tua. And Philip Dorsett hauls it in. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 7 yards the pickup there.
2nd and 3.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Throw complete to Dorsett, and he gets it down to the 32. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. These two teams all tied after one. A first carry for the converted wideout, J.D. McKissick. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
He's tackled
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards.
They'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Gerald Everett, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Broncos have taken the lead.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived, as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Now they go screen. It's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory.
He's across.
Tackled by Isaiah Simmons.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd down.
On 2nd down, it's Jacobs. And he'll be down close to the first down marker as he gets this to the Broncos' 44. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well, right out and right up the middle.
So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
A costly penalty there. A lineman got downfield, and for the moment, that cost him 6 points. The Raiders on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 9. It's caught at the 7. And they work this near the 5. They'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Here's Jacobs. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. They give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. They'll run it with Jacobs. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive, and how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails, because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete.
Tagovailoa's
7 yards on the play, and it's a 2nd down. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
a 4-yard pickup on the play. 1st down, Denver.
2 and now on 1st down. Caught by Allen. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And finally down at the 32-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards. So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Heavy rush, and down he goes. Tanner Vallejo gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. From the gun, it's Tua. Complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 21. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this 1st half. Tua now on 1st down. His throw caught at about the 5. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Down and goal at the 5-yard line.
Tua setting up shop to throw again. These guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half. Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. So we've hit, and okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. On the ground, Jacobs will get the third quarter started. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. The tackle is made by Adoree Jackson.
3-yard line.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move him off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
We know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more, and it was right there.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll be down close to the first down marker as he gets this to the Broncos 17. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. They will run the draw with Jacobs.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Leads to third.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Mahomes.
And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. And that is going to be incomplete. The Raiders trying on 4th down, but to no. And you wonder, Charles, could that decision come back to haunt them later?
And it really could, because in this situation, you kick the field goal in a tight game like this, that's a good play.
Yeah.
But maybe what he's saying to himself is, I'm just not a big proponent of the old idea that any possession that ends in a kick, I'm happy with. He wanted to be really aggressive.
A little twist here in the third quarter. Tackle made by Tanner Vallejo.
It's a gain of 5.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it.
He's got the lane, and there he goes. Past the 20. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
Brutal, so take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. But quickly to Thielen here. 30, 20, 10, and all the way home for a Broncos score. Adam Thielen, 77 yards. And the Broncos have broken the tie.
Extra point.
And nothing too crazy there. A quick slant, and then he just had a seam. He found a seam.
And when you hit it on the run like that, and I mean the pass right to the receiver who's already in motion and moving, sometimes he just takes it and runs away from everyone else.
And he ran it into the end zone. And the defense, they've got to adjust there quickly. That's tough on them.
That's really tough because everything was executed well. Ball was out of his hands quickly, into the hands of the receiver, and then he was gone.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board, so let's see if it changes a little bit in the same spot again.
We'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. A first down and then some. Give them 29 yards. So a first and 10 now in Denver territory at the 44-yard line. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down. Third quarter from Southern Nevada. Here's a second and 10. Now left side on the swing pass. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Well, that second down completion, something of a disaster, and now they're left with third and long. Can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety was there. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's fourth down.
Fourth down.
Now Mahomes.
Has to be a little bit frustrating.
Broncos get there and take him down. DeMarcus Lawrence. And that will force a turnover on downs. So they've gone for it twice now on fourth down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
Denver has the first down. The play going for 15 yards. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. But a good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
He steps out of bounds.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Now Tua. And it's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's Bronco football, and they also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th. And the blitz does come. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give them 14 yards there and a Denver first down. I don't want to make a story where there's not one, but he threw the 3 interceptions last week. Looked a little uncomfortable. He looks much more comfortable today.
Yeah, just 1 pick so far and his team leads. So now they can play complementary football, meaning if he takes care of the ball and his offense well,
and he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown.
Complete.
Adam Thielen with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Broncos will extend their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
14.
Extra point right down the middle, and the lead now up to 14. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. A'Shawn Robinson, too much to handle that time, gets the sack. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. This will be caught by Brown. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Mahomes firing complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Raiders show a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 43 and nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's 2nd down. Nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. Now it brings up 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Mahomes to throw once more. Drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Man open, it's caught. He's got it. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. It's going to be caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Chewing up big yardage, another nice. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the 2nd most in a single year. And the Raiders have cut it back to within a score. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Josh Jacobs. Fielded in the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25.
Adam Thielen, he gets set to go again with the rest of this offense. When you're in a zone like he is, what's the conversation like on the sideline between he and his quarterback? Is that a one-way conversation of, hey, just keep getting me the football?
It actually is probably a 2-way conversation because he wants to keep getting him the football because he's seeing the payoff. You know, getting the ball to that guy means yardage, and as we've seen, touchdowns in this game. So I think both of them get more and more excited about the possibilities as things continue on.
Yeah, so far it's been over 100 yards and the 2. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And he's going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. Patrick Mahomes in the offense. Down 28-21. 2:24 to go. Plenty of time here. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning as they've got it 1st and 10. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal.
First and
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Clock running, about to hit 90 seconds to go in the game. They'll run with Jacobs. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs with touchdown number 29, too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the post, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
the Broncos take over 1st and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
Tua Tagovailoa in the offense heading back out. And it was his interception on the last drive that wound up leading to a game-tying touchdown.
And somehow you can make this a positive, though. You know why? Game tied now. So you're not protecting a lead. So you're not playing that way. You've got to go get the lead again. So maybe it loosens him up a little bit and allows him to go ahead and be a little more free in his play.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And the Raiders He'll pick it up. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing. This challenge was initially...
Lose the football. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last two, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And his throw is incomplete. Getting in there to break that one up, Rock Ya-Sin.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
To throw is Mahomes. Oh, he got possession on him, and he pulls it in. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
To the right side and complete to Hurst. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. Everything right now resting on the right foot of Harrison Butker. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game.
A 41-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
One final try for Tagovailoa. He's going to let it fly. Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Noah Igbenogany. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here. Coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
So for Las Vegas, they